At some point, I think I'm gonna have to start making changes with my content and just go about it a maturity level because I think sometimes looking back at my videos, I've been more immature because of my age. Maybe it's because of how I dressed, I'm not sure, but at the same time, I'm approaching 33 next month. And I'm gonna have to somehow just be more mature about it in certain topics. Yes, I'm gonna get upset, but I'm not gonna like do it in the most ratchet ghetto way possible. But for the most part, the more I look at Celeb Bird's content of how she's been helping people left and right, of holding these people accountable, it's not just women accountable, it's men as well. It pretty much inspired me to want to just be more mature and just be myself and be strong in any situations. Because we all know that how society is nowadays when it comes to men not filing police reports against women who beat them, which is a red flag because you have to protect yourself, especially if you're in a domestic dispute. And so we all know about this brick lady, that happened last year that went viral on social media. And for the people that believed her, they gave her clout, they gave her all of the money that she scammed so many people out of, millions of dollars because of how she was. And there were more videos from her back in 2020 when she's going around smacking people left and right, thinking that what she's doing is justifiable. But the thing is that there was no reports about a man hitting her with a brick. She was attacked, but the issue is we don't see any videos of her being hit by a brick. And the people that actually believed her, I think you're the ones that need therapy altogether because you can't believe what you see on social media until the evidence are there. So, shout out to my girl Celeb Bird. She's been on this case since last year. So, at some point, she's been on this case for a while now, and everybody has tried to continue to take her down or counsel her because of what she does for a living, helping men overcome animosities and disgusting, foul mess these people have been doing for God knows how long. And so, regardless of that, Celeb Bird has been the one that have been holding these people accountable for their own actions, and it was definitely needed. So now she's not only did some digging and some evidence, aka homework, on this brick lady chick. She's called the sheriff's department in Houston, Texas, to explain to them what really happened. And now she's finally being held accountable. But the question is, was she sorry for everything? No. Because we all know that deep down inside, the brick lady is continuing lying on people. So, once again, shout out to Celeb Bird. Sorry for that long, irritated video intro that I did. I normally don't do this though, but like I said, changes are really coming for my content. And yeah, let's get to it.
What have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this? I never did anything in my life to hurt anybody. Literally, a man asked me for my number. I said no, and he picked up a brick in front of so many men. It was like, what are you gonna do? And I told all these men, like, yo, why this man got a brick on my face? And he's holding a brick, and all these niggas is watching.
First of all, stop the cap. Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to the people that believe your bullshit. And third of all, you did not get hit by a brick. The nurse even confirmed that you had an allergic reaction. That's why your face is swollen up from the other side, because anybody that I've seen got hit by a brick, their faces don't swell up like that. And the fact that you're even sitting up in that damn hospital lying to these people really goes to show you that these people will do anything to manipulate those who fell for their nonsense. And honestly, I'm glad that she's being held accountable for her own actions, which I highly doubt that she'll ever learn.
And he hits me in my face, and then they're all just watching. And they let that nigga get in the corner. How is this okay? This is what y'all doing to women?
You know what? If there's one thing I love Celeb for, is exposing these people left and right. Now, we all know that Rhonda is 100% a fraud because, for one, even though she, quote unquote, supposedly got attacked, but we did not see any videos of a man hitting her with a brick. Look at that. Exposed. More evidence of her lying about being hit by a brick, which is why everybody that watched the news and an article did a complete switcheroo by not revealing the whole truth, the real truth. They're only highlighting of what she said. That's what happens when you don't be held accountable. News update. The man who hit Roe with a brick has been identified by law enforcement. Her police report and hospital documents was also verified by Yeah, this that bullshit that everybody's talking about. They'll believe anything what the news media says, but the problem is they took away the real truth of the situation. And the truth behind this is that there is no videos or pictures of any brick injuries or the shape of the brick. She had an allergic reaction. There was no way that you got hit by a brick. And it's sad to me that a lot of these people actually believe this stuff. And that's why we live in a society where social media has corrupt people's minds. Instead of focusing on the reality of the issue, they're continuing to stay on an additional level. Because to me, I've always found myself questioning society as to why they're not believing in the actual truth instead of believing what the media says. I mean, yeah, he may have turned himself in, but the problem is, where is the video of her getting hit by a brick? And the person that commented and shared this post, he can't even spell brick. He said break. Instead of saying brick, he said break. Make it make sense. Now, I never liked this guy because I feel like he was so far off on accusing Celeb Bird of trying to put an innocent person, aka the brick lady, away by exposing the fake reports, the fake stories of what did not happen that night in Houston. So it says, chill with the lies and false reporting. The article was updated to say there's an ongoing investigation and they didn't retract. They didn't retract or retreat. What? How they confirmed her police report and hospital records. I'll holler at you, Celeb Bird. You know, him and Celeb Bird were beefing ever since this story happened. He believed that she was hit by a brick. And you know, Celeb Bird knowing her that she was not falling for it. She was not having it, not one bit. So sometimes you gotta you gotta know when to be held accountable for your own actions and stop believing in the bullshit that the media says. It's just crazy, bro. When you're so desperate to be a Celeb Bird, you make false reports for attention, like Daphne doing, obviously, LOL. They retracted the statement, huh? I don't know who the hell you referring to, but you lost me, bro. You really, really lost me. Calling her desperate for exposing people by doing the Lord's work. What do you do besides...
Y'all, this is the first time I've even acknowledged this unhinged woman, the queen of accountability. queen of delusion. She calls herself a life coach with no emotional intelligence. And she's a fake lawyer too, because apparently she's suing me. And she's a fake police officer because apparently she has an investigation on me. And apparently she's a fake judge because she's about to put a felony on me. A fake prosecutor because she's about to put a felony on me too. This can destroy 1 million people's lives. You're still gonna be sad. You're still gonna have no friends. Your husband still won't like you. Your kids will still be ashamed of you. You're talentless. You lie. You have no ethics. You have no morals. You have no hobbies. You have no friends. Like, girl, and now you will have no money because I'm gonna take it all.
Good God Almighty. The mouth on her. You did all of that to yourself, sweetie. And when Slapberg got a hold of you, that has tried to hold you accountable, now who's looking stupid? All of the evidence are pointing against you. And when you said that she's destroyed so many lives because she's exposing people for their hypocrisies, I think you ought to understand, celebrity, is the why she's doing what she's doing. She is the queen of accountability. You are the queen of hypocrisies, the queen of liars, the queen of manipulators. That's exactly what you are. The fact that you said that her kids, her husband, and everybody around her is going to hate her, is going to resent her because of what she does, and she ain't got no money. Mind you, she's a normal person just like you and me. She has a job, she makes money. What do? You scam people. You scam people out of their thousands of dollars so you could go live your scandalous life. So if anybody who is the biggest hypocrite in this situation, is you. I mean, based on how you looking, you look dusty as I don't know what. And it doesn't surprise me at all.
Tell me Daphne's last name and the city and state that she lives in. I'd really appreciate that. Thank you.
So you're telling your followers to go find her location of where she lives at. For what? So you can quote unquote put a spell on her to make her stop doing what she's doing and allow you to continue to do the damage. Lie, manipulate, and scam people left and right without being held accountable. You look like something is wrong with you. You look like you need hella medication. I feel sorry for your child. That's the one thing I feel sorry for is your kid. Witnessing his promiscuous mother doing all of this crap. And the kids are going to end up suffering because of you. And all of this animosity is coming straight from you. I feel like you got one too many demons in your life that you can't let go. And this is sad. It's like you lied about getting hit by a brick, and now all of a sudden you're calling yourself trying to sue a person who was holding people accountable. And you can't even do the bare minimum by accepting responsibilities for your own wrongdoings. I mean, this is just ridiculous.
Daphne Sutton? You see how quickly I got your last name? That was 30 seconds. Now think about how quickly I'm going to find out your city and state, and then your address, and then your job, and then everybody in your family's name. Probably can get it before 6 p.m. today. You think you fucking with me, but I'm about to lay your ass to rest. See where I'm at? I'm at the cemetery. Bitch, I'm about to lay you to rest. It's coming right back to you.
And now she's a stalker. You beg your followers to give you her location, and now you're in Chicago at the cemetery, calling yourself, try to do a spell on her, say you're gonna lay her out. I would bet you if she would have met you in person, you're gonna regret it. You see, that's a problem with you women nowadays, though, because you do so much animosity for attention because somebody called you out on your nonsense. and your refusal to be held accountable for your own actions.
I just wanted to see if there was an
There you
update
go.
because, she's doing all these things on social media and victims don't move like that. But I want to proceed with my fraud case because she's out here spending money still on these fancy places and she's laughing in our face. And she even told me, you can't do shit about my GoFundMe money because I was actually assaulted and I'm going to use some of it to sue you and all this other type of crap. I don't care about that. But I just wanted to make sure that I'm on the right path with my fraud case.
Yes.
And there you have it. Y'all see this right here? Texas is coming for Rada. They're coming for her. So my question is, where is her apology at? Because even though she's doing the Lord's work, Celebrity is not going to get her apology. And for everybody that believed her, that believed the wrongdoings of the brick lady, of Rada, believed the fact that she really got hit by a brick, you gave her your money that she scammed you out of, and you believed the fake media, you also defended bad behavior coming from a 304 like her. It's no wonder why the black community is in a state of emergency. I wouldn't lie to you if I told y'all that she's also a feminist too. That should tell you something. That should tell you everything you need to know about this person.
Gotcha, bitch. Dooby dooby doo, where are you?
You know, like I said, the biggest lesson I learned from this video is don't date women like this. And she's a quote-unquote lesbian for the LGBT community. I don't think they're going to welcome you back after what you've done. I would have been saying the mighty leader has fallen. The leader has taken the L. And you know what? I hope that there's more information about this case because I will be following and I will be doing my videos on it and I will be doing my report on it as well. On here, of course. At the end of the day, you have enough dignity and power to not think like an idiot, continue to lie on people, to lie on innocent men of all people. And lastly, take some responsibilities for your actions. You may be an adult, but that doesn't give you the rights to lie about a man that hit you with a brick. That's the mental mentality that I'm always seeing from modern women. And for all the feminists, bloggers, woke people that believe this mess, it's y'all's fault too. And that's why Slapper has taken a W. Enough said.